Okay, I'm going to go over how to switch out one of these faucet at the internals. Step one is to make sure, beyond any doubt, that your water is shut off. Nothing coming out, so we're good. Either use this little tool that came with the repair kit or an Allen wrench to remove the handle. Be careful not to lose your set screw down the sink. Step 3, you're going to remove this cap. You can either use the pronged end of that little tool to grip it there, or you could potentially carefully use some channel locks. I have had this one apart already just for demonstration purposes, so it's pretty loose right now. But you go ahead and unscrew that, and you can get at the internals. Now you're going to remove this gray piece. Should come out. You may have to pry on it a little bit. There we go. And that's out. Now this particular faucet was leaking around the handle whenever it was turned on. And looking at the replacement part, the old part is missing part of a rubber piece that fits underneath that cap. So that's where the source of our leak was. Remove the ball and set it aside. And then you're going to want to get these rubber seats out, as well as the springs that fit in there. Reach in with something narrow, an Allen wrench, a small screwdriver, and they should come out fairly easy. Oops, get back up here. Now if you're trying to diagnose something that has gone wrong with one of these, if the water doesn't shut off all the way, it keeps trickling by, chances are it's probably that rubber seat, or one of those two rubber seats. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some grease onto this in a little bit, but you want to take the rubber seat with the spring, and you want to stick the narrow end into the rubber seat. Like so. Okay, then you're going to take something narrow, stick it through there again, and use that to guide it on in. Sort of like that. And there we go. Now your ball has a slot on one side, which will line up with a little tab on one side of this faucet. Like so. Okay, added some grease onto this, and it should fit on here, like so. And the tab will line up with that side of the faucet, just like that. And now that that much is back together, those little springs that we put in are going to be pushing up on it, so it's going to be trying to pop out of place. But we're going to go ahead and put this cap back on, and everything should snug down nicely. Okay, and we're pretty tight. Okay, and then the only thing to do from there is to stick our handle back on, tighten that set screw, and turn our water back on. Okay, cold water. Hot water, huh, okay, well. Okay, one more thing to note. I wasn't getting hot water when I turned it back on. And you can see this one has stuff in it that blew out of the hot water line and plugged up our supply line. So I'm going to go replace that too. Okay, hot water, cold water.